Hey, I'm Mocha. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to go over some ways of managing and dealing with POTS symptoms. When I was first diagnosed with POTS, I was completely overwhelmed by all of the different lifestyle changes that I was having to make, or that were suggested that I make, or things that I try. And my brain was like a huge pile of mush. I recently have had quite a few questions asked about POTS and managing symptoms, so I thought I would put together a quick video on some of my tips and tricks that I use on a daily basis to help manage my POTS symptoms. So, tip number 1, increase your fluid and salt intake. Every morning I wake up and I start my day off with a electrolyte hydration mix. I happen to prefer liquid IV. That's what works best for me. Also, increasing your salt intake. I will have salty snacks with me all the time. So whether it's like salted peanuts or cashews, pretzels, things like that, I always have snacks with me that I can easily grab if I feel like I'm crashing and I need to up my salt intake. Tip number 2, establish a morning routine. Like I just said, part of my morning routine is to start my morning off with a electrolyte hydration mix. And I also will have a small meal in the morning, something that's not going to require a lot of blood being pulled to my gut for digestion. Just something small, get my blood sugar back up. And then something else I do in the morning is I will sit while I get ready for work or for my day, and sit down while I do my hair and my makeup, and just try to take it easy on my body and not be trying to force too much blood up to my head or let it sit and pool in my legs. Okay, tip number 3 is the use of compression. I haven't found a ton of compression options that I think are super attractive, so I'll try to hide them under my clothes. Not medical grade, but I do like the use of Spanx, things that kind of go up to your abdomen, tend to be more helpful in circulating blood up to your head. So I will wear Spanx. Compression socks, the medical grade compression socks, really easy to hide and conceal in the winter time because you're wearing pants, and we live in the mountains and it snows quite a bit, so I'm usually wearing boots, and that makes it really easy to hide. But I love wearing yoga pants. I would wear them all the time. They're not medical grade, but it does seem to help a little bit. Tip number 4 has to do with showering. I know heat isn't tolerated by a lot of POTS patients, so my first tip that falls under showering is turn the temperature down just a little bit. Don't take a steaming hot shower. It's not going to react nicely with your symptoms. The other thing that I have to suggest is having a shower stool. Doesn't have to be medical grade. You can find some really cute teak or bamboo options that are very spa and zen-like. Also, along with showering, is standing up and having your hands above your head is obviously going to flare your POTS symptoms. So if you're able to sit down, if you have a handheld shower, maybe you're not able to sit down, but tipping your head over and kind of helping with that blood flow to your head, rather than just letting it pool in your legs, will also help. Just be careful when you're standing right side up again. Don't stand up too quickly. If you feel like you're going to faint, sit down on the floor if you don't have a stool. Another tip for showering is showering at night. Showers can leave you exhausted and, flaring and exacerbating your symptoms a little bit. So if you can shower at night and then go lay down, relax, fall asleep, and go to bed, that should also help too. So if you aren't showering at night, maybe try it and see if it helps. You can always shower morning and night if you're like, I have to start my day with a shower, like me. Tip 5. Eat smaller, more frequent meals. Eating a big, heavy, fatty meal will pull all of the blood to your digestive system and it'll just pull in your stomach. So eating a smaller meal, things that are leaner and like leaner proteins, less fat, will also help aid in your digestion. Okay, the next one, number 6, is exercise. I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive. When I was first diagnosed with POTS, I was doing so poorly. And when my doctor told me to start exercising, I thought he was crazy. I was like, I could barely even walk in here, and you want me to do what? And my idea of exercising is like high intensity, running ultra marathons or doing triathlons. Like, I was like, there's no way I can exercise right now. I stand up and my heart rate is like 140. That is my exercise. So he suggested doing horizontal running. Just kidding. That was a Fat Amy reference. Anyways, so doing things like rowing, recumbent bike, or swimming, things where you're sitting, or horizontal, like swimming, is also really helpful to help keep that blood circulating and not pulling your legs like it would when you're running. Sad to be giving that one up. Should all be really helpful. Okay, number 7 is counter maneuvers. So counter maneuvers are things that will help pump blood back to your head. So if you're standing outside of school waiting for your kids, or in line at the grocery store, you can do things like flexing your calf muscles or your quad muscles, doing some toe raises if you don't feel uncomfortable in a public place doing that. Those are all considered counter maneuvers, and those help pump blood up while you're just standing and your body is having a hard time with blood flow and circulation. So there you have it, 7 quick tips for living with POTS and how to manage your symptoms. Hope you guys found some useful information in this quick little video. If you have any other tips or tricks, feel free to leave them in the comments for me. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all later. Bye.